It's been a difficult start to the 2013 campaign for the defending Western Conference champions, Sounders FC U-23. Tonight, as the team welcomes more top echelon players to the roster, the Sounders go in search of a crucial win in PDL play. It's the nightcap of a Starfire doubleheader with the Sounders U-23 versus Washington Crossfire. Welcome everybody into Starfire. I'm John Billings with you here as the Sounders U-23 ready to take on the Washington Crossfire. Well, we mentioned in the open the Sounders not the best of starts to this season. A 5-1 victory in the U.S. Open Cup, and I think people thought, wow, this team is really going to be flying. An injury to David Gino, who scored 4 goals in that game, and a couple of other issues have just kind of made things a tougher start to the season as was expected. So they start the PDL campaign, a little bit of a struggle, but a time now tonight to get back into the winner's column against the Washington Crossfire, a team that the Sounders feel like they could compete with, they could beat, they could work with, and they need 3 points here today. So if you're new to the Sounders U-23 and what that's all about, I caught up with Darren Sawatsky, head coach and general manager of the organization, and asked him, what is this team and what can you expect to see on the field?
Well, we started wanting to play through the forwards, but we've had some unfortunate injuries, a couple of challenges, but now we've settled into a lineup in a 4-2-3-1 where we look to play off of one guy on the point, similar to what the U.S. national team's doing right now, and we'll look to play through their back line.
For people that haven't seen this team play before, what does this signify in the whole pyramid?
Well, you know, this is the graduation of the academy kids into the 23s before they make the first team. It's a very young team because we've only had a 2-year cycle of the academy, so there'll be some lumps.
DeAndre Yedlin graduates through this, now playing with the first team. Who maybe is on the horizon for another player that be maybe not that level, but something in the future?
Well, you know, we got some young guys. I mean, you know, Ian Lang, Michael Gallagher, these guys, they're good players, but they're young. I mean, they're just freshmen in college. We got Aaron Kovar coming back. They're all very good players. Whether they're ready for the first team yet remains to be seen. You know, it might take a couple of years with the 23s to get there.
Long testing diagonal. Lasagna's going to try to knock it down for a teammate on the turn. Phillips with the touch. Here's Russell. Good cross, and it's offside. Ball not in, ball just wide, but it was offside. Most of the nation would agree it could be the toughest group in the entire PDL. Here's Blake Wise in behind. Flag is raised. Offside. Save is made. Official just now seeing it. Estrada of Sounders FC. Max Estrada. This one over the top. Haddadi in onside. Saved by Dragobon. Haddadi on the second attempt, and it's over. All in. Mark Lee. I'm on there as well. Phillips trying to turn and cross. Does to Blake Wise on the bicycle, and it makes it in! A goalkeeping error and a bicycle kick from Blake Wise gives the Sounders U-23 an improbable game-winning goal. Well, you have to credit where it's due. Blake Wise, if he doesn't make the incredible overhead bicycle kick, you can't get the lucky break. He does it. The break comes their way, and the Sounders may have just...
No, honestly, I haven't scored a goal like that in probably 10 years, but it feels great to finally get one like that. You know, you only see it on TV, and it just felt good when it happened to me.
You know, certainly the game was kind of herky-jerky, and you were inserted as somebody to kind of bring some spark to the game. What's the mentality coming off the bench in your first appearance for the team?
Yeah, no, it's great. I mean, I I haven't played in a game in 6 months because I tore my meniscus, and it's my first game back. I just got here a week ago, and I'm just glad to get minutes and performance like that on our team. We outshot them, we had many chances, but finally get one on frame. Luckily it was a goal like that. Probably won't ever happen again, but it's a good win. It was a good win.
You had a chance to go celebrate with the Jet City faithful over there as well, and you put on the Sounders logo for the first time. What was that like, putting the jersey on and taking a part in the game today?
I've always wanted a feeling like that, and supporters like that, fans like that. There's no better way of celebrating a goal than going to the fans that are there, diehard fans of Seattle, and it's just great to finally wear a jersey like this and be a part of this team.
Yeah, it was first shutout in a couple games, so we were really excited about that. And for me, playing against my old club, it was a pretty good experience. I was a little nervous in the first half, but came through, and we just didn't stop fighting, and I think that's what led to the goal and led to the win.
You almost got a goal yourself right at the start of the game. What happened there? We thought you actually scored.
Yeah, I actually thought it was going in myself as well. It bounced off the post and rolled right to the goalkeeper, unfortunately, but it was a good game, and hopefully we'll get in on a couple other corners later this season.
Tell me about the cohesion between you, Chris Brundage, Yui back there. You guys seemed like as a back four you had things well organized.
Yeah, I mean, this was our first full week of practice, so we really got to train together throughout the week as progression of training. Like the past couple weeks, we've had game with really no time to train as a team, and I think this week it really helped having a full week of training to lead up to a big game that we really needed.
Wow, what an evening. We had the doubleheader here, and what a way to cap it off. An exclamation point put on by Blake Wise in his first appearance for the Sounders U-23. The bicycle kick into the back of the net, and the Sounders take 3 points. A crucial 3 points as they try to keep pace with the top runners of the Northwest Division in the PDL. They need to stay at the top of the heat there if they want to stay within reaching distance of a playoff position and head back to the Western Conference Championship that they won last season. Well, another opportunity to see the Sounders U-23 comes on Sunday. They take on at Sunset Stadium in Sumner. They'll take on the Vancouver Whitecaps, and then a couple weeks away from the Portland Timbers matchup in Tumwater. Well, for all of our crew here and myself, John Billings, thanks for watching. We'll see you on SoundersU23.com, and we'll see you next time.